Last time I became an associate of the Mages Guild, but to get into the Arcane University I need to collect recommendations from all the local guild halls. 4 down, 3 to go.
Yes,
Last time
Father,
I
yes.
spoke to Kudai, the Argonian in charge of the Mages Guild here in Bravil, and she told me to retrieve a missing staff and sent me to talk to a Varon Vemori. Except I couldn't because he was in his house and the door was locked. So I went off and to Leowen and did the quest there instead. However, now it's daytime and I'm back in Bravil, so I can go and talk to him.
Hello, friend. What can I do for you?
You stole Audeline's staff, right?
I don't know what to say. All I want is for her to care about me, to feel the same way as I do about her. But she doesn't. I try, and it just doesn't matter. It makes me furious sometimes.
And you think stealing her staff is going to help you?
All right, I admit it. I took it from her. I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. I was trying to tell her how I feel, again, and she wouldn't even stop to talk to me. I just got so angry. I was a little ashamed afterwards, but I didn't know how to apologize or give it back. I wish I could. I'm afraid I don't have it anymore, you see. I sold it to a friend of mine, Saurus Aranum.
And where might I find him?
He lives in the Talos Plaza district of the Imperial City. He's the one who has Ardeline's staff now.
Okay, I'll be off then.
Tell Ardeline I'm sorry.
So, I suppose I had to go and tell Kudai that Varanus thingy did indeed steal the staff. I suspect I'll still have to go and retrieve it though. But you never know, it's worth a try. So Kudai is
Hello,
over here.
Any luck talking with Varon Vemori yet? It should be no trouble at all once you use that scroll.
I didn't actually need to use the scroll, but thanks anyway. Yes, he sold it.
Varon Vemori should give it to you once you've persuaded him.
I did. He doesn't have it, he sold it.
He sold it, huh? Well, this just keeps getting worse. Very well. I presume he gave you some indication of where the staff is now located? Take these and go resolve the situation. And of course, please keep this just between us.
Sure.
Get that staff back, associate.
Yep.
Hello, associate.
So, off to the Imperial City I go. Well, I've arrived back at the Imperial City just as the sun is setting. So I'd better go and find this sorry something or other.
All hail the champion of Cyrodiil!
And with a bit of luck, his door won't be locked.
It's you. Hi. What can I do for you tonight?
I'm looking for a staff which was stolen.
Look, I can't just give it to you. I paid good money for it after all. I'll tell you what. You give me at least a portion of what I paid for it. Say 200 gold, and I'll give you the staff. That's a good deal, right? I wouldn't offer it to anyone else, just you. So, what do you say?
Not right now.
Are you sure? Well, all right.
I think it's about time I tried my illusion spells.
Think about that offer, friend. What can I do for you tonight?
And hopefully...
I made you an offer already. Are you prepared?
Okay, how about I use one of those scrolls Kudai gave me?
Think about that offer. Good day.
Can you make me a better offer now?
I made you an offer, or are you
Fine.
prepared to accept it now?
Well, it was worth a try, right?
I'll just take the money from you then. And here's your staff. Now, since our business is concluded, you must excuse me. Good day.
Sure.
You're in good company, friend.
Well, in that case, I
You have
suppose
my
I had
uses.
better be getting back towards Bravil. I'm going to
How
be
can I
riding through
assist
the
you?
night, I suppose. Yeah, sun's gone down now. Okay, so here I am back in Bravil, at the Mages Guild. And Kudai is somewhere around.
Hello,
Greetings,
associate.
wizard.
Do you have the Mage's Staff, associate?
Yep.
Ah, wonderful. I shall be most pleased to return this to its rightful owner. Thank you. You needn't tell me the details of what was involved in getting it. It's perhaps better that I know nothing about it. Your actions for the guild more than merit a recommendation. I shall send it to the university promptly.
Thank you.
And to thank you more personally, I shall teach you this spell. You may find it useful in certain circumstances.
And the spell is Captivate. Thank you.
Please, I'm in desperate need of help, and I think you're the only one.
So, I guess the next city on my list of quests would be Cheydinhal. So, here I am in Cheydinhal. I'm not entirely sure where the Mages Guild is here, because although I have been to the Fighters Guild, I don't think I've
Good
ever
to
walked
see you.
past the Mages Guild here. They're usually quite close together though, so maybe it's... there it is. So... I just need to find the person in charge. Is there anyone around here? I don't see anyone.
Your reputation precedes you, gate closer, scourge of Oblivion, hero of Kavach.
Thanks. Who do I talk to about getting a recommendation?
I'm afraid you'll have to speak to Falkar about that.
Falkar.
Goodbye.
Okay. Erwin Trayman Redguard. I don't see a Falkar. Unless... Down here? Well, it looks like he's not up right now. However, I just remembered I need to level up, so... always increase luck, I will increase speed and willpower. And he's not up yet. I'll just have to wait a bit longer. Okay, so I slept another 3 hours and it sounds like he's just got up.
What is it, associate? Don't tell me you're here for a recommendation.
I am, actually.
Don't waste my time if you're not ready for this. Are you prepared to do what is necessary to gain a recommendation from me?
Of course.
Very well. We shall see how prepared you actually are. There was a particular ring of burden I was testing some time ago. Another stupid associate somehow got his hands on it and managed to misplace it. If I didn't know better, I'd say he purposely tossed it down the well behind the guild hall. Why he would do such a thing is beyond me. You will retrieve this ring for me. Should you manage to do so, I shall consider sending a recommendation to the university. The well is locked, so you'll need the key. Vahtacen should have a copy of it. Now get moving.
Okay.
Find someone else to bother, won't you?
That shouldn't be too difficult. Just have to swim down a well and get a key. So where's Vahtacen? Probably still upstairs. I'm sure that's a different bed to before.
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
I'm supposed to be looking for a ring of burden?
We can talk, so long as Falcar is out of earshot. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he's trying to get you killed. He gave poor Vidkun the same task, and we never saw him again. I'm reasonably sure there's a connection, but I can't prove it. Do be careful. I'd hate to lose another useful associate. Here's the key, and something extra. I don't know if it will be of use to you, but from what I've heard of Falcar's ring, it may come in handy. And if you find out anything about what happened to Vidkun, let me know, will you?
Sure. And thanks.
Be careful, associate.
What was it? Buoyancy. Oh, that'll be cast on self, I'm assuming. Water breathing and feather. So there's a well just behind the guild hall? Ah yes, I see it. I can't actually cast it. Ring of Burden, that's too heavy. 150? Wow. I'm gonna have to take one of my potions. I'm pretty sure I have a potion of feather. 50 pints will do it, yes. I can't, I can't... I can't... Oh. I couldn't get onto the ladder. Got it in the end, though. I guess I'd better go and talk to Vahtacen again.
I'm afraid some things have happened while you've been gone, associate. It may affect your recommendation.
I found the Ring of Burden.
Oh, just drop it anywhere. I don't think he really cared about it. I think it was some sort of sick joke on his part.
And I found a body in the well. I think it was Vidkun.
He's dead? Oh, I knew it. I just knew something like this had happened. Falcar must have known, and yet he said nothing. How could he allow this to happen? Thank you for letting me know. I'm sorry that you had to be a part of all of this.
And you said something happened?
I'll admit, it's my doing. I couldn't leave well enough alone, and after you'd left to go after that ring, well... I'm just so tired of the way we've all been treated by Falcar. I was worried about you and angry about Vidkun, so I confronted Falcar directly. He was furious when I told him I'd helped you, and then when I threatened to report him to the Council of Mages, I thought he was going to kill me. He flew into a rage. I didn't even understand some of his ranting, but he said that our days are numbered, and then he stormed out. I don't know if he ever wrote your recommendation. I'm sorry. I didn't expect this to happen. Perhaps you should go look and see if he did write one. You should check his room in the living quarters. If you see the note or anything else unusual, let me know. I'll gladly send it to the council.
Okay.
Goodbye.
So it was down here. It's not locked this time. Black soul gems? That's kind of suspicious, isn't it? Anything else? Potion of feather. It'll replace the one I've got, I guess. I thought that might be a skill book. Major heal over. Consume health. Okay, I don't see anything else of suspicious. Yeah, I don't see anything else suspicious. But black soul gems? That's a necromancer's. That's something a necromancer would use.
What's this? Black soul gems? Oh dear, this is worse than I'd expected. Alright, I'll just take these from you. I'll need them for my report to the council. Now, you didn't find any sort of recommendation?
No.
Very well. I shall write one myself and include it in my report to the council. In light of the circumstances, I believe they'll find it more than adequate.
Okay, thank you.
Take care.
Now I'll go and see if I can sell this ring of burden to anyone.
I'm Ayleid. I'm only a conjurer, but Orantur is a full magician. Isn't he wonderful?
If you say so.
What can I interest you in?
That's pretty good. Maybe a little optimistic. I'll see if I can sell that ring. Oh, you can't. Fine.
Be seeing you.
Anyway, so I'll see if I can sell that ring and then head off to Bruma, which is the last recommendation I need.
Spare a coin.
Okay, so here I am in Bruma. Now I just have to find the Mages Guild. Well, the Fighters Guild is there. And it looks like this is the Mages Guild. So, who's in charge?
Why, hello there. You must be new. Oh, it's so nice to see new faces in the guild. If you ever need anything, just let me know. I have friends in all sorts of high places, you know, so I can get things done that others can't. And if I can do anything for you, I'd be happy to. Someday, maybe you could return the favor.
So, could you write me a recommendation?
A recommendation? From me? Well, of course. Raminus would naturally want my opinion, wouldn't he? This is a situation we can both benefit from, associate. You do me a small favor, and I'll happily send along a glowing recommendation. If you can find Jaskar, I'll write the recommendation immediately.
Jaskar?
He's disappeared. I mean, he's really disappeared. No one here has seen him in days. Volinaro thinks maybe a spell backfired. If someone from the council were to stop by and find him gone, it'd look bad for me. I can't have that. Talk to the mages here and see what you can find out. If you can make Jaskar reappear, you'll have your recommendation.
He's not just accidentally turned himself invisible or something, has he?
Please come find me as soon as you've located Jaskar.
I'll do my best.
A mighty feat of arms. The bards of Cyrodiil will be singing of the fall of the Great Gate for years to come.
Have you seen Jaskar?
You want to find Jaskar? All right, I think I can help with that. But you have to agree to do something for me first. And whatever you do, you can't tell Jean about it, all right?
What is it?
That's the spirit. You help me pull off a little prank, and I'll help you find Jaskar.
What sort of a prank?
Really? You're going to love this. I'll teach you a spell to unlock things. What you need to do is get into Jean's desk and bring me her manual of spellcraft, okay? Her room is upstairs. Make sure no one sees you. You do that for me, and I'll make sure you can find Jaskar. Let me know when you're done with that little task.
I'm not sure I trust him.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
Have you seen Jaskar?
Look, I like you and all, but I really don't want to get in the middle of this. If Volanara and Jaskar want to have their fun, fine. I'm not going to participate, and I'm not saying another word about it. Take it up with them.
Okay.
Be seeing you.
Doesn't look like I have much of a choice, does it? Unless I can find someone else who might be around. I'm wondering if this Jaskar might just be invisible. It sounds like they might be pranksters. You can usually see a shimmer when someone's invisible.
What is it, Associate?
I'll head upstairs.
Well met, guildmate.
I understand Bunth Bragash trains other Fighters Guild members on the proper use of heavy armor.
Well, he gave me an unlock spell, right? It doesn't look like I have much choice. I'm going to have to...
She's quite a warrior. It's amazing how well she moves in heavy...
So I've heard.
Sounds like the Skingrad branch of the guild.
I hope
can't
that
even
was the
keep
right
track
thing
of
to
its
do.
members. How appalling.
It can't be.
Without question.
Wait.
I heard that the Kvatch Guard is driving back the Daedra. Maybe there's hope after all.
Have you pulled that little prank yet?
Yes, but I'm not sure I trust you.
You've got Jean's book, I see. All right then, I'll just take that from you. Meet me in the living quarters just after 10 p.m.
10 p.m? You mean I have to wait all day? Well, that's annoying. Well, I slept most of the day. I'd realised it's the 27th of Hearthfire now, which means it's a month since the Emperor Uriel VII walked through my prison cell. And it's now 10 o'clock, so tug.
Ready to find Jaskar?
Yep,
Just watch. You'll see.
this had better be good. I don't like wasting time.
What can I do for you, Sir Knight?
So, just like that, he was
Farewell.
he was invisible.
Hello there. I hear you've been looking for me.
Oh, please don't be mad.
We were just having some fun. We just got tired of Jean lording her position over us when she barely knows anything about magic. Every now and then, we like to trick her.
Fair enough.
We figured it was time to move on to a new prank. This one was getting boring anyway, so you can tell her you found me.
Good.
Bye.
Looks like she's gone upstairs. Looks like she's gone upstairs.
Any luck finding Jaskar?
Yes, he was invisible the whole time.
Found him, did you? Well, I suppose that's good.
You'll have to forgive me. I seem to have misplaced something. Yes, well, let's never mind that.
You've fulfilled your end of the bargain, though, so I'll fulfill mine. Ramanus will have my recommendation.
Good.
And don't you forget about me once you've finished your training. I'm sure we can help each other out.
Sure. Well,
Goodbye.
that was the last recommendation, I think. There we go. So, it's time to head to the Arcane University, just outside the Imperial City. And of course, it's night because I slept most of the day. Oh well. So, here I
can I
am
assist you,
at the
General?
Arcane University. Time to go in.
I've been waiting for you, Associate. Hello, Associate. It seems you've obtained the final recommendation you required.
Indeed. So, can I join the guild properly now?
I have received recommendations from all the local guild halls in Cyrodiil. You've done well for yourself. You may now enter the university. As a full-fledged member of the Mages Guild, I now also promote you to the rank of Apprentice, and grant you the robe of the Apprentice.
Thank you.
Take a moment and try it on. Then we shall speak of what comes next for you.
Okay. Robe of the Apprentice.
Hi there.
What's the news from the other?
Wait, don't run
We
off.
come to the real work at last. You have, no doubt, seen some of the worst the guild has to offer. As much as we try to hold mages to a higher standard, they are only human.
Of course.
What I hope you will now see is that while the guild can be disjointed and misused, it can also achieve some wonderful things. Now you have an opportunity to engage in more meaningful tasks and continue with your advancement through the guild.
Okay.
You do not yet qualify for further advancement in the guild.
Well, what do you want me to do then?
Before you can begin work for the guild, you'll need to do something for yourself. Every mage carries a staff. It is crafted and enchanted by the guild and is a symbol of status. You need such a staff.
And where might I get one?
The wood used for staves comes from a grove to the northeast of the Imperial City, near Wellspring Cave. Several mages tend to the grove and should be able to assist you. Speak with either Zarasha or Ileta when you arrive, and choose wisely.
Okay.
You shall
Rumor
have a
has it
true
the
mage.
nerve
Well, I suppose I should get going then. I'm not quite sure where that is. Oh, I've already been there. Fair enough. So it's over that way somewhere. Well, time for me to get going. Okay, so this is the cave I'm looking for. On the right here. I'm just gonna leave my horse somewhere where I can quickly get out. I'm gonna put my armor back on, I think. Just in case. Wait, why are you attacking me? Necromancer? I found Zarasha, and she's dead. I found a necromancer. Mage's Guild Charter. Oops.
Mistake you'll ever make.
Won't you die?
Yeah, these mages aren't particularly tough. Where was that other one? I guess I should just carry on. Staff of sickness. Oh, there's some clothing that I can sell. May as well take that. In fact, you might as well take that. I have a 45 Magicka spell. Wait.
What have we here? Another plaything? You'll dance for me, little one. Yes, you will. I will make your corpse dance, and then tear itself apart.
Okay, maybe I was right to attack.
Will you fall down?
What the?
Take that!
You're not that strong. Although the is a little annoying. Okay. That was a little chaotic, shall we say? So, I suppose that's the staff I can use. I just need to get back to the Arcane University then, and I've left my horse over there. Okay, so hopefully Romanus is up, and I can tell him what happened. No? Well, that's not a major problem, I'll just have to go and find him. I've not been on this side before.
I know you're busy, but I need a moment of your time.
So, he's presumably up here somewhere.
Well met, guildmate. What? Necromancers at the cave?
Yep. And I didn't even have to tell you.
Ileta and Zarasha dead. I can't believe it.
I know.
They've never been so bold before now. Always hiding in the shadows, staying away from the guild. What could have prompted this?
I've no idea.
I'll need to speak to the council about this. Thank you for relaying the information. Now tend to your staff and your wounds if necessary. Delmar at the Kiranasium can help you with the staff. See him right away.
The
You shall have a
Kiranasium?
true mage's staff soon.
Okay. And that's over this way, right? That's oh, that's an Imperial Watchtower. That's practice rooms.
Greetings, apprentice.
Greetings, apprentice. And this is the Kiranasium. I guess I'm going up here. Oh. I didn't realize it was locked. 6:41 AM. I guess I am quite early. Wait. Enchanting altar? Huh. Interesting. I didn't actually enchant that, did I? I didn't intend to. Now. Well, I guess I'll just have to wait here for a bit. Okay, looks like this is who I want to talk to.
Well, enchanted to meet you. Delmar, Enchanter Extraordinaire to the Mages Guild. At your service. Got some enchanting in mind?
Have you got enchanting on your mind? Yes, I need to make a Mage's Staff.
Ah, yes. This is a big step for you, friend, whether you know it or not. Now you'll need to decide what sort of staff you're looking for. Something that fits you and your abilities. Shall we begin?
Sure.
Enchanting staves can be a tricky business. Only certain spells will be truly useful to you, so I'll narrow it down some. Let's start with the school. Which appeals most to you? Destruction, illusion, or mysticism?
I can't say I've really used mysticism at all. I'm not really that big a fan of illusion, but I have used some destruction spells, so let's go with destruction.
Very well. You have 3 choices for what type of damage you'd like it to do. Fire, frost, or shock.
I'm annoyed. It's gotta be frost.
Your staff will give you power over ice. Is that what you want? If not, we can start over.
Yep, that's what I want.
Right. I'll get to work. You come see me tomorrow, and I'll have your staff ready.
Tomorrow? What was I supposed to do until then? Any suggestions? Well, of course I did the sensible thing and slept for a full day. So it should be very nearly ready by now. It's 8:01 AM.
Welcome to the Chironasium.
Is my staff ready?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
Farewell.
Just need to give him a few more minutes, I guess.
Greetings, wizard.
The Gilded Carafe. Fine store with a terrible name. Welcome to the Chironasium. Can I help you?
Is my staff ready?
Yes, it's all finished. It's in that cupboard back in the corner. I hope it serves you well. Farewell.
This cupboard? Nice. Thank you. Well, what do I do now? I suppose... How does it look? 80 points? Wow. That's pretty powerful.
Hello, apprentice.
So... I guess I need to talk to... Raminus? Not sure where I'd find him.
Hello, I'll pay. Farewell.
Wait,
What do you need me to do, Sir Knight? Of course, Commander.
why are you not in your armor?
Greetings, apprentice.
Ah!
I have a new task for you.
Go on.
Before you begin, we must first discuss your advancement within the guild.
Fair enough.
In accordance with guild rules, you now qualify for the rank of journeyman. May you wear your rank well.
Okay, thank you. And what do I do now?
The council is investigating what happened at Wellspring Cave. Many of our resources are devoted to the task, leaving our ranks spread thin. There is a related book that needs to be recovered. It was recently loaned to Janice Hasseldor, the Count of Skingrad. I'd like you to retrieve it. I understand this may not seem the most important of tasks, but still, it needs doing, and you are one of the few available to do it.
Okay.
A note of caution. Skingrad is an unusual place. Be prepared for the unexpected.
Okay.
Farewell.
Hello, journeyman.
Well, I'll be on my way then.
Greetings, Guildmate.
to Skingrad.
Ah.
So, here is Castle Skingrad. I just need to go and talk to the Count and get that book. Hopefully it won't be any more complicated than that.
I heard that some of the provinces were talking about...
Excuse me?
Yes, the Mages Guild, you say? Oh, the Count is quite aware of your presence here. He simply has no interest in granting you an audience at this time. Now that I've seen you myself, I can't say that I blame him.
Oh, really?
Nevertheless, I shall endeavor to change his mind on the subject. Return tomorrow. Perhaps he will see you then.
Really?
Greetings, honored friend.
Has a day passed yet? No?
If I carry on waiting a whole day like this, I'm gonna get very bored.
Are you?
Because this'll be the second day in a row I've done that. That is a lovely view of Skingrad. Okay, so I slept for almost a day once again. With a bit of luck, the Count will be ready to see me now. I hope it doesn't take any longer, because this could get boring just waiting all day.
You there. I have an update for you.
Good.
The Count has agreed to see you, but not here. He wishes to meet you south of the cursed mine outside of town, after 2 a.m. It would be wise of you to be on time. Follow the road west out of Skingrad, through the high pasture. The mine entrance is north of the road. The Count will meet you just outside it.
Well, it's currently just after lunchtime. So it looks like I'm going to be sleeping another 12 hours. Well, I decided to get here early, just in case. And there's a group of what looked like necromancers turned up. And I'm thinking that seems rather suspicious. So I'm just gonna get ready, just in case. Because this does not look like the Count.
Well, well. You're early, Mage. I'm
Yep.
afraid I misled you. The Count won't be arriving. In fact, he doesn't even know you're here.
I suspected as much.
We're not about to let the Guild interfere with our plans, for the Count or otherwise. So, you'll have to die. Don't worry. We'll put your body to good use, I assure you.
Oh, I doubt it. Get back here.
What's the matter?
Hello, Sandana.
This!
I'm on your side.
Get out of my way then. Yep.
You impossible fool. What possessed you to think I would suggest a meeting here, of all places? At least your gullibility served some useful purpose. I knew about Mercator, but not his friends. Now none of them are a threat any longer.
I came here early because I suspected them. Well, carry on.
Despite what your council may think, I've not thrown in with the necromancers and would never do so. You may pass along that message.
I was only here for a book.
Is that so? Perhaps your council has not been entirely honest with you. Do you really believe they sent you here for a book? No, they sent you here to spy on me. They've heard the same rumors I have about the Necromancer's cult.
Carry on.
Tell your council that the next time they want something from me, they come themselves. They don't send someone under false pretenses.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Yes, I see that now. I regret that Traven has involved you in this way. At least you've survived. For now.
Yep.
Perhaps in the future you can be trusted enough to deal with more serious matters. Now our business here is concluded. I suggest you return to your council.
Okay. Well, that was interesting, to say the least. I suppose I should get back to my horse and then get back to the Imperial City. Okay, so here I am back at the Arcane University. Just have to go up here and talk to, what was his name? Raminus.
Have you been to Skingrad and seen Count Hasseldor?
Yes, I found him, and he's not working for the Necromancers, or whatever it was he suspected.
Saved you, did he? Well, that's a good sign.
Not really.
I must apologize. It was never the Council's intention to put you in harm's way.
So, why didn't you tell me the truth? Because I'm new?
The Count's unique nature is not public knowledge. The Council wishes to keep it that way.
Fair enough.
At the time, it was believed that there was no reason to inform you, since it was not crucial to the task you were given. For that reason, I was unable to disclose more about his true identity to you. Clearly, that judgment was in error. I apologize.
No worries. So, why was I sent to Skingrad? To spy on him?
Archmage Traven feared that sending a high-ranking official with the guild might draw too much attention and provoke a reaction from the Count. We were also concerned that it might drive any necromancers in the area underground, making them more difficult to root out.
Okay, fair enough.
We simply wanted to survey the situation in Skingrad. Our relationship with Hasseldor is tenuous at best. The Council has agreed to keep his nature a secret, and in exchange, he occasionally provides us with useful information.
So, why does he help?
As a vampire, the Count has few allies he can trust. He has disguised his nature from most, but cannot hide it from the Council of Mages, so he approached us with an accord. As you have seen, that agreement is under a great deal of strain lately. The Count does not agree with certain policies the Guild has established.
Let me guess, necromancy. So you protect a vampire?
It's not quite that simple. Hasseldor is powerful, to be sure, but the Council does not consider him to be a threat.
Okay.
After all, he has ruled over Skingrad for quite some time, without incident.
True. But you no longer trust him, right?
We feared Hasseldor may have been involved with the Necromancers. Thanks to your involvement, it would seem that he is not. At least, not for the moment. We will continue to monitor the situation, but I assure you, we will make no further attempts to mislead you. You have done your job admirably, and I thank you for it.
You're welcome. So, what now?
Before you begin, we must first discuss your advancement.
Fair enough.
Your services to the Guild have not gone unnoticed. As of this moment, you have gained the rank of Evoker. Along with your new rank, please take this amulet. May it help keep you safe in times of danger.
Spelldrinker amulet. Interesting. So what do I do now?
Are you ready for it? If not, I understand you've been through quite a bit lately.
No, I'm ready.
Very well. There's a research project going on at one of the Ayleid ruin sites on the eastern side of the province. Irlav Jirol is in charge of the project and is apparently in need of some help. I thought you might need a break after the things you've been exposed to lately. You can find Irlav in the Archmage's Tower.
Okay.
Irlav should be waiting for you.
Yep. I'll be on my way. So, the Archmage's Tower, that's the central building.
Hello, guildmate.
Am I going up?
Greetings, Evoker.
Am I supposed to go up? I assume so.
You're about Vahtacen, are you?
Yep.
It's a damn shame. I haven't been giving the project the attention it deserves. The last report I received from Skalil indicated there was some sort of problem. A blocked passage or something that they couldn't get past. I'd investigate it further, but I'm needed here with the Council. Ramanis says you've got a good head on your shoulders. Look into it for me, will you? You can find Skalil at the site. Access is restricted, so you'll need this key.
Okay.
I eagerly await your return.
Well, I definitely have some sort of head on my shoulders. What was that amulet? Spell absorption 20%. Interesting. What do I currently have? Actually, yeah, that could be useful. I better get going then.
Greetings, Evoker.
Where am I going? Vahtacen is just south of Cheydinhal. Not a problem, if I can find a way out. Okay, I'm pretty close. Oh, there it is, in fact. I think there's a wolf following me. There was a wolf following me. Ah, look, those will-o'-the-wisps. That was actually not all that long ago. Scared me then. I thought there was someone unsheathing their sword right in front of me. I think I'm going this way. So, how deep am I going? Well, it seems pretty empty here. What was that? Hello?
You have business here? Don't tell me Jarl sent you.
Yes, he did.
Erlov sent you, did he? Figures. He can't be bothered to come check on his own project, so he sends someone who knows nothing about it. And this is supposed to help? No offense to you, friend. It's not your fault. And perhaps you can help. If you can figure out how to use the pillar, I'd be thrilled. You're welcome to try your hand at it.
What pillar?
That's what we're calling it, only because we don't know what it really is, or was. It's magical, we know that much. Enchanted somehow. We think it's a lock of some sort, but haven't been able to figure out how it works. All I can say for sure is that it reacts to magic, badly most of the time. Several mages were hurt attempting to cast spells at it.
Interesting.
It's at the bottom of the ruins, if you wish to try your luck. Be careful though, it could be quite hazardous to your health. Best to play it safe. No complex magic. Stick to basic spells with single effects. It's not worth taking unnecessary risks.
Sure.
What a waste of my talents.
So, I need to find a way down? Through this gate, I guess? So... Yep, definitely an Ayleid ruin.
Be careful in here.
Sure. Magica Sida. Magica Loria. Av Mafran the Jir. Av Morag Animas.
Be careful in here. Sent you in to try your hand at the thing, have they?
Yeah. Can you tell me anything about it?
I don't know how much Skalil told you. We know that it reacts to magic, but every time we've tried, the thing shocks whomever cast the spell. It hasn't been fatal for anyone yet, but we stopped trying after the first few attempts. I can tell you, it really hurts. The only thing we haven't figured out is the markings. You see them on the walls? They must relate to the pillar, but I don't know how. If we had some sort of reference, something to compare them to, we might be able to decipher them. But we lack anything like that. Skalil might have a book that would be useful, but she's been sulking over the way Erlov's been treating her. Perhaps you could ask her for it.
Suppose it's worth a try.
Good day.
Hey, Skalil?
If there's anything about Vahtacen you need explained, let me know.
Could you translate the Ayleid text at all?
I don't know why Denel is even trying. This is doomed to fail. But fine. If he wants it, he can have it. It's just one more thing I'll get blamed for in the end.
Okay.
What a waste of my talents.
So with a bit of luck you can translate that, and I might have an idea of which spells to use. Assuming I can cast them, of course. That might be a problem. Hey.
What can I do for you?
I have the book.
You got the book, eh? Good for you. I've given up trying to deal with her for now. I'll tell you what. I'll take the book, and then if you can read me the inscriptions, I'll see if I can find the translations for them.
Okay.
Okay. What do you need translated?
Of Molag and Yamis?
According to this, it translates to from fire, life. Fire it is then. Anything else?
So Molag is fire. Of Mafra and Najir?
Mafre seems to translate to frost, so a spell with frost damage should work for it. Anything else?
Magica Sela?
It means Magica shines. And taken in context with the other inscription about Magica darkening, perhaps there's an alternate translation. If we assume it means Magica waxes, then a spell increasing Magica might be what we need. Something that fortifies it, perhaps.
And Magica Loria?
It means Magica darkens. Perhaps
Okay.
a spell that damages Magica is what you're looking for. Okay.
So,
This is kind of exciting, don't you?
do you have some useful scrolls?
This is kind of exciting, don't you think?
Okay, so Molag was fire. Mafra was frost. Loria was damage magica, I think. And Sela was fortify magica. Like that. See? I solved it. Not too difficult, eh?
Well, would you look at that? Someone will need to see where this goes. I think you should go. You've done all the hard work, after all. If there are any discoveries to be made, you should be the one to make them. You deserve that much.
Fair enough.
Be careful and watch your step.
That was weird. Okay, so delving into an Ayleid ruin. Gonna be challenging. But that will be next time.